Okay, so we're here today to introduce to the audience what CDMI initiative is all about. So first thing, this CDMI stands for Community Digital Mapping Initiative. So it is all about recording our oral history about our land parcel. But the difference with CDMI is we are putting it on the computer, on the web map. And the difference also that we're not interested in only showing the boundary of the land parcel, but we want to capture multiple information behind it. So the land parcel has many items of interest to us that we want to capture into the system, and we capture it into a system called Geographical Information System. So we are doing a big data project to put this into a database, online database, which we will use first to show the demarcation of land parcel. And later on, we document the asset, the activity, and indeed our own culture on the web. But to make this happen, we cannot do this on our own. That's why we're inviting all segments of the community, people who are from different political affiliation, people who are from the urban, people who are from the rural areas, to understand what this initiative is all about. So in this short segment, we try to explain in broad terms what this CDMI is about, what is in it for you, what it is in it for the community at large, and what's our value proposition to the world by putting our culture, our way of life, our asset online. This is unprecedented because at this moment, basically the community does not appear in Google Maps. We are basically doesn't have any presence in the digital world. So if you want to go from Kuching Airport to a Longhouse in Lubuk Antu, and try to use your Google Map to get there, Google Map won't be able to tell you. So basically, in the whole of Sarawak, even our Longhouse is not captured in the digital world. So, not to mention even our land. So we want to embark on this because we think that it's the right approach is to do this as a social enterprise, as an initiative that involves many people, and by involving many people, by training people how to use user-friendly systems, we think we can do this very fast, and we think we can capture a lot of information that we already have in our community, that are residing in the minds of the elders, those people who live in the Longhouse, who knows about the history of the place, the territory, and we want to capture that. So at the moment we have two products. I want to show it here first. So this is what you see on the map. If you go to this CDMI website, this is called Auto Map. So basically, if we look at it on the screen, it will look exactly like this. So all over Sarawak, where there is a long house like this, there will be people's land all around it. But Google Map doesn't show that. And in many places, lands like this is not registered in land and survey as well. So that's why we want to do this. When we do it like this, then each of the pieces of land has ownership, and we want to capture what are they using the land for. That's why we capture the name of the owner. We want to show the ethnicity, the location, how far this land is from the nearest school, from the highway. We want to show what they are planting here. And when we put this on the map, we think we provide this value added to the community. Not only we show, this example, we don't show even the name of the longhouse, but the intention of CDMI is to show all the information about this longhouse. How many doors do you have? Who is the tuan rumah? When was it built? So that we have a territory here that has people living in it that describe what they do as a people, what the community is doing. So that the outside world, not only in Sarawak, but in Malaysia, the whole of Malaysia, in Sabah or in Vietnam or in China knows there is a place like this and what they planted here. So if I have a single Musang King here that is due to bear fruits, ripen fruit in 30 days, I can broadcast this on the web and people will know about it. So without the information like this, we are simply absent from the global digital infrastructure. Yeah. So the two things that we have in the system at the moment, one will show the boundary, and we use a special form we call the auto map form, that where people will use their handphone to capture this information and transmit it to us directly from the handphone. And they don't have to buy any GPS equipment, which will cost them from $600 to $1,000. They use free software to do that. All they need is the wheel. All they need probably to learn a little bit of how to use the phone, and then they can provide this information, transmit it to us, and we get it ready in 1 or 2 weeks time. Well, and then this, the second thing that we want to do is to capture the information inside this land, and that information can be what is called point of interest. So point of interest is something that is useful in tourism. If you have something special that you want to let the people outside wants to know, if you have a waterfall, you have a nice clear river, you have any other thing of interest here, you want to log it, and we use another application form to capture that, and it will be shown on the map. So by having things like this, we see that there's a lot of opportunities, but the most important one for this is we are bringing the market to our territory. We bring the market to whatever we have to offer to the world out here. We don't have to look for the market. If I plant a vegetable here, I just tell people I'm planting vegetable, what type of vegetable I have, how much I'm selling it for. Then people can contact me because my name is listed there. I can give them their phone number, and then they can buy directly from me, and then I start sending this over Pos Laju or Bus Laju. So this is the new way for us, where we can be part of the mainstream, and this thing doesn't cost you $1 million. So we don't need a huge government investment to do it. We just need the will of the people to do this. That's why it's a collective effort. Yeah. So to register this, we only ask people to pay 50 ringgit for the first registration. Every year they just need to pay like 15 ringgit, because we're not really there to try to make money from the idea of registering this. If we make money later on, it's by having transaction for people to sell this and probably get a percentage of that. That is the whole idea. So we want to make ourselves visible to the rest of the world and to ourselves, because between ourselves, if you have these people from the urban area who has the capital and the expertise, they want to develop this land. By having this on the map, they are assured that these are the owners. It's not somebody trying to cheat them when they ask, can I lease that land? I want to plant oil palm, or I want to plant pepper, I want to plant pineapple there. They know the owners, they can talk to the owners, and they negotiate directly. And the owners know the market value of their property because they're putting themselves on the map. They are near this school, they are near this long house, they're near the highway over here. So they can negotiate for better price. Instead of letting people to offer them, they can tell people, this is my price, this is the terms for using my land. Yeah? So, one of the most obvious questions that people will always ask is this. But this is not a land title. What good is it to me? Let's answer that one first. If I have this, and if every long house in Sarawak has all the land marked up like this, and you can monetize your asset, you can offer this to investor to list this, and all the other people in the community acknowledge this is your land, then you are, to us, 90% having the, what they call, is almost equivalent to a land title. Now, a land title is good if it's there, but since it's not, it takes time to build it, this is the fastest way of doing it. The second thing we want to point out is that if you have a land title, what do you get? You simply record this boundary on a piece of document, signed with the size of the land, and it doesn't show you where that piece of land is. It doesn't show you on Google Maps where that piece of land is. It doesn't describe you what you have on that piece of land. So we like to think that we offer value to the landowners over and above than what the government does with land and survey. Now the land and survey don't, we don't want to be mistaken or misunderstood. It's important to have the land title. It's for purpose of having cadastral survey done, and it's for purpose of official record. But that's what oil is for. We are offering this service not only to capture it, to give you a community sanctioned ownership of the parcel of land, but we are proposing, our value proposition is to monetize it, so that you can monetize whatever you have, you develop here, for the market to know what you have. So, in regardless of where your land is, it will have value. If this long house happens to be very far away from the highway or from the nearest infrastructure near the Indonesian border, even that you can create unique value, because then you say, oh, I have this piece of land, I may have this tapang tree there, and the tapang tree has a wild honey, and I'm living in the most virgin forest, therefore I can sell my wild honey at 500 times the normal wild honey price. So we see that having things located on the map give you the additional value to the market. So the market will start to differentiate between what you grow, whether it's in the pristine jungle, or it's whether it's organic or non-organic, and so that value differentiation will provide additional value to the asset that you have on the land.